got the Telegraph now, and Humza's hate crime law could kill comedy, but some comedians are pushing back, Lewis.
Yeah, pushing back. Well, this is good news. Good news. There's my cup available at lewisschafer.co.uk at the merch store. This is a new law. We're involved in this thing. There's a new law.
Yeah, we're mentioned.
It says Telegraph canceled for joking about Hamas. Why hate speech zealots are killing comedy. And what happened is that coming in on April 1st, Scotland, which is in occupied territory of England.
It's not. It's a provincial economic zone.
Okay.
Of,
all right. Well,
England.
Yeah. Well, you thought about it more than I did, and they basically say no more hate, and they want the police to go in and police comedy clubs and acting things to prevent hate from spewing out. And this station just spews hate.
Yeah, but this hate speech law, hate crime law it's just shocking, Jonathan. I mean, it says that, if anybody perceives that somebody else is saying something that could be stirring up hatred, and they can't define what stirring up or hatred is, then and there doesn't need to be a victim, there doesn't need to be any evidence, there just needs to be the perception. So it's just
it can be hatred against any group, like characteristics such as age, disability, religion, sexual orientation, transgender identity, variations in sex characteristics. That's my whole act.
Yeah.
That's my whole act gone. What else have I got? But what's interesting about this article is it's basically about all of our buddies. You got Simon Evans mentioned in there. You got Andrew Doyle mentioned in there.
Why, my son?
Why?
Why are they mentioned in this article?
Oh, because we have a big show. Comedy Unleashed goes to Scotland.
Yeah, who's on it?
You?
I'm on it.
Yeah, you?
Lewis is on it.
Unfortunately, I said yes because Andrew called me up, and I always say yes to the guy. I don't want to be there. First of all, it's none of my business whether it's your business.
Yes, it is my business.
But it isn't my business. I'm not Scottish. I'm barely British. I'm not even British.
You're barely American.
I'm barely American. Why should I get involved in this?
It's interesting. Well, because we need to push back against authoritarian thought.
Anywhere in the world?
Thought crime laws. Yeah, anywhere in the world. I've done an underground show in a literal Islamic caliphate, and I've got to be honest, I felt less at risk of state persecution performing in an Islamic caliphate where comedy is illegal than I did performing. Last time I performed in Glasgow, the venue cancelled it.
That's no way to talk about Bethnal Green.
The last time I performed in Glasgow, it was a sold-out show. The venue cancelled it. And they said, we can't let it go ahead. Hate speech could occur. And I'm like, hate speech definitely will occur. And then after some negotiation, they allowed it to go ahead with stewards either side of the stage, making sure I didn't say anything that was a hate crime.
Oh, my God. But the point is this. I think that's fine. But it's not my business whether Scotland... I am punishing Scotland because I'm not bringing my Edinburgh show there and losing thousands of pounds.
Whereas previously you punished Scotland by taking your show there.
Taking my show there. And I like the way that's called. It's always called Police Scotland. That's my favourite.
Yeah.
It's not like Scotland Police Department. Police Scotland. It's like an
instruction.
It's an instruction.
Yeah.
It's telling... It's not do your job. Don't arrest Leo Kurz. Do your job.
Yeah, and their training has said, literal performances of plays. I mean, what are they going to do? Raid, a pantomime because, somebody misgendered Cinderella?
I know she didn't.
But you should buy. Everybody should buy tickets for this thing. This is going to be April 1st. You're
going to be the show.
Who else is going to be? Are you going up there?
I'm going to be up there. Who else is going to be?
On. Josh Howie's on.
Yeah.
Frank Sinatra is going to be on. He does covers of Frank Sinatra songs, but dressed as Hitler. It's very funny.
Sounds hateful, but it's so funny. It's
All
really
right,
funny.
stand with Hamza on that one.
Sometimes things can be hateful
and funny.
And very funny.